Hi and welcome. I am Deanna Thornton, Director of Commerce Marketing at Mailchimp. I am super excited to have the opportunity to speak to you today on why farmers need a simple email marketing strategy to grow your business. Before we jump in, a little bit of background about myself. I have over a decade of experience within e-commerce, previously working for big box retailers such as the Home Depot, as well as Saks Fifth Avenue, managing P&L of over 800 million. In my current role at Mailchimp, my team is responsible for driving marketing strategies to really drive growth and retention for our e-commerce and retail customers. So why should you use a email marketing strategy? So I know that there's definitely a lot of different marketing channels that can be utilized, and email is considered to be a old marketing channel, but even though it is very old, it is very effective. And from a cost standpoint, as well as ROI, in fact, email is one of the top performing channels from a return on investment perspective, returning $52 for every dollar spent. So again, it's tried and true, and it's a very effective, and it should definitely be a channel that's layered into your marketing mix. So when you're looking at email, it's very effective to select an email marketing platform that provides you with robust capabilities from not only email perspective, but also a marketing perspective. So why an email marketing platform? An email marketing platform allows you to send branded newsletters. It also allows you to grow and engage your customer base, drive an increase in sales, as well as being able to save time with automated emails. And this is all things that I'm going to touch on throughout this presentations. When we look at just the usage of emails within your industry of farmers who regularly engage their customer list drive 35% of their sales from email. So email is very, very, again, important. And in today's presentation, I'm going to walk through some effective strategies to make sure that you're utilizing email in the right way to maximize your return on investment in sales for your business. So a little bit about Mailchimp for those of you that are not aware. Mailchimp is one of the best integrated marketing platforms for small businesses. It was founded in 2001 in Atlanta. We have 20 years of experience serving small businesses and really being able to help you save time, drive sales for your business, and really more effectively engage with your customer base to drive increasing loyalty and customer lifetime value. When we look at just, again, like farmers and the usage of weekly email order reminders, they actually enjoy 28% higher average order volume than farmers that are not utilizing emails in order to drive order reminders. When we look at just email and just other marketing strategies, one also old strategy is word of mouth. So some of you might be utilizing word of mouth to drive awareness of your business. Although this is something that can still be utilized because you definitely want to build loyalty amongst your customer base and have them love your brand to the point that they are brand ambassadors and they're really spreading the word from a word of mouth perspective. There are definitely limitations in using this as a sole marketing strategy. It limits your reach, especially from a geographic perspective. If you're relying on word of mouth, there's just so far that verbal communication is going to travel. It also lacks targeting capabilities. So we know in today's, world, there's so many, different messages that are out there, but just utilizing word of mouth really minimizes your ability to really target customers in a more personalized way. It's also very time consuming. I think a word of mouth is like going door to door and really speaking to people, even though that's still something that's very personable. It's very time consuming when you definitely are wearing a lot of different hats, running your farm business. You want to make sure that you're utilizing effective strategies that not only drive sales, but also reduces the amount of time so you can have enough time to focus on other areas of your business. Also, through word of mouth, it's difficult to measure results. You're unable to have a one-to-one connection to say, okay, I talked to this person and this resulted in, this percentage of sales for my business. So it definitely is very difficult to measure your results in a very quantifiable, direct way. So that brings us to the benefits of email marketing. So when you look at email marketing, it really allows you to build better customer relationships. So you're able to continuously communicate with your customers based on where they are in the journey of your brand. So you're able to develop strategies for prospective customers, so customers that you're looking to convert, how do you engage with them? And then also looking at customers that are new versus existing customers that you're looking to drive, repeat and increase in purchase volume. So with email marketing, you're able to develop those strategies based on the different types of customers, whether they are wholesale versus private contacts, and again, what stage they are in engaging with your business. It also allows you to improve your brand awareness. So through email, you're really able to really tell your customers what's going on with your business. What are your new products? What are your best sellers? What are different events that you have going on in real life? So you're able to really drive brand awareness and keep your customers connected to your brand. You're also able to utilize email marketing to boost customer engagement and retention. We'll talk about it a little bit in this presentation with regards to what are the different email strategies that you can employ utilizing customer journeys to really drive increase in customer engagement. And that's tied directly to your customers' behavior. So how do you trigger emails based on how customers are engaging with your brand and the information that you have gathered in order to really connect in a one-to-one way, which ultimately results in customer loyalty and retention. So again, you're able to develop those drip series based on what next best action you want your customers to take in order for you to be able to close the sale and drive increasing your conversion rates. Also with email marketing, and I'm going to talk about it with regards to just automated emails that you can set up. So you're able to set up, automated email series in order for you to save time, and you're able to automatically send those emails out based on, again, where the customer is within their journey. So with Mailchimp, there's also actually an integration with Barn to Door, where you're able to directly integrate and sync your customer list with Mailchimp. So this allows you to really tag your customer segments based on whether they're wholesale versus private contacts, as well as their past purchase behaviors as well. And this allows you to develop segmented campaigns. You're also, through this integration, you're able to embed your products from your farm store into your newsletters. And this allows you to drive awareness of what's going on with your business from a new product launch, a bestseller perspective, but this also syncs your inventory. So we know that it's very important when you're executing campaigns that you're able to really track the effectiveness with regards to driving sell-through of your products and driving increase in sales. So through this integration, you're able to really sync your inventory and really look at, okay, this email drove increase in sales for this particular product. It was very effective. So let me make sure that I'm baking that into my campaign strategy. So this is a very effective integration that allows you to really have a more one-to-one idea of what's working, what's not working, and is directly tied to your product sell-through. So best practices for sending email. So I know that sometimes when we look at email, it can be daunting with regards to how do I develop the best strategy in order for me to make sure that I'm maximizing my return on investment from a dollar perspective, as well as a time investment perspective. So some strategies that I definitely recommend focusing on when you look at your email strategy and making sure that this is baked into that plan is leveraging customer journeys. So when you sync your store with Mailchimp, you're able to leverage customer journeys, which allows you to really send triggered emails based on that customer's behavior. So if someone comes to your site, for instance, and they've browsed the products on your site, but they haven't followed through with a purchase, you're able to set up a journey that triggers, okay, this person came, they browsed, and they left. You can set up a triggered email that re-engages with that customer to bring them back to your website and hopefully close that sale. Other customer journeys that you can set up is cart abandonment. In fact, within the e-commerce industry, 70% of customers that come to a website abandon their cart. So you're able to re-engage with that customer that, they could have been doing something else and multitasking, added to the cart and forgot about it. How do you re-engage with that customer to really recoup those lost sales and drive increase in conversion? So customer journeys are really effective, and it also saves you time. Once you set that up and you set up the logic that you want in place, that will trigger in the back end based on how customers are engaging with your website. Also, best practices is really setting up a consistent content calendar strategy so you can send out consistent newsletters. So a lot of people might be saying, okay, with consistent newsletters, I don't want to hit or overwhelm, my customer base with emails, but it's very important to have a consistent newsletter strategy in order for you to keep your brand top of mind with your customer base in order for you to drive increase in relevancy, as well as being able to really communicate with your customers based on what's going on with your business. And again, the ultimate goal is to really drive loyalty, repeat purchase, and revenue. Also, when you look at best practices for sending emails, you want to have a consistent strategy from a newsletter perspective, but one way in which you can make sure that you're not bombarding customers is making sure that you are also developing a targeted email strategy. So a lot of times when customers are looking at emails, yes, they're getting hit with so many emails in their inbox, but what will help you to better or to really effectively engage with your customers is to develop a targeted strategy. So you're developing a personalized email strategy based on how that customer has engaged with your brand. What are the products that they generally purchase, to make sure that you're speaking more directly to that customer based on what they're interested in. So you're able to do that through a targeted, segmented strategy where you're developing different segments of customers and you're personalizing what emails they receive and not necessarily sending a bulk email to your entire customer base. So when we look at just targeted emails, one example is an automated email welcome stream. And this is also something that you can set up through Mailchimp, is being able to effectively welcome customers into your brand ecosystem. In today's retail environment, it's very important to make sure that you put your best foot forward and you are starting to build customer loyalty from day one. So one effective strategy is implementing an automated email welcome stream. Customers now are more conscious about who they're buying from, and they really want to understand, like, what is the background of your business? Who are you as a farmer? Why did you get into this business? And what makes you unique against other farmers that are providing similar products? So through an automated email welcome stream, you're effectively able to really, again, welcome customers, tell them a little bit about yourself, and really establish that connection in a more personalized way from day one. So when we look at just some of the effective strategies that you can execute, so it's not just about, okay, what is the frequency in which I'm sending, as well as what are the different kind of data points that I can utilize in order for me to effectively, segment my customers. But also you want to look at what is the content, because ultimately when they click through, you want to make sure that you have content within your email that really resonates with your customer base. So just to speak high level at 3 best practices for email content, one is embedding featured products. So making sure that you're utilizing your emails to really drive visibility about the different products that you carry. And through this, you're able to use smart recommendations. So through smart recommendations, you're able to embed featured products, whether it is, best sellers, new arrivals, or you're also able to personalize the products that you're featuring in your email, again, based on that customer's past purchase behavior. You can also set up dynamic content as well. So you can say, okay, for this particular zip code, I want to showcase these products versus another geographic region. So making sure, again, that you are developing personalized strategies and you're able to seamlessly set that up through Mailchimp. Also, the third, and I would say the most important best practice for email content is to, and I would say not just email content, but marketing strategies in general, is making sure that you're keeping a pulse on what's working and what's not working. So through Mailchimp's smart capabilities, you're able to look at your email campaigns, and we provide how your email campaign is performing against your average, as well as against peers within your industry. Because it's always very important that you not only benchmark your performance against yourself, but you're benchmarking your performance against, people within your industry to say, okay, I'm, below average from an industry perspective. So what are the levers that I can pull to really drive increase in performance? So you're able to have all that data at your fingertips in order for you to really look at the effectiveness of your campaigns and optimize and continuously iterate as you go. One example of that is just a product add-on. So you're able to utilize smart recommendations in order to integrate products that you want your customers to add on in order to increase your overall market basket sales. So utilizing automations, utilizing smart recommendations in order to, again, drive awareness of your products. And also through that awareness, you're able to really drive visibility and drive increase in your overall order volume. So through Mailchimp, you have all of these capabilities with regards to being able to not only set up a consistent newsletter strategy, but also utilizing automations to take work off your plate, save time, and really engage with customers in a one-to-one way based on how they are engaging with your brand. Not only do you have access to robust email marketing capabilities, but through Mailchimp's all-in-one marketing platform, you also have the ability to execute multi-channel campaigns in order to effectively engage with customers where they are at the right time, at the right place. So for those of you who are not currently signed up for Mailchimp, I definitely would recommend for you to consider, learning more about our software and whether this is the right, platform for your business. When you look at it from a cost perspective, a Mailchimp subscription for the month is equivalent to selling a single bundle box. So that is definitely awesome, because once you sign up for Mailchimp, you're definitely going to sell more than one single bundle box. So the return on investment is definitely very high and is a very effective way for you to make sure that you're engaging with your customers in order for you to maximize your return on investment and also drive increase in revenue for your business. So that includes the presentation for today. I hope that you have found value in the content that I have provided. And hopefully after today, you see the importance of really utilizing email as an effective marketing strategy that you can have for your business. Thank you for your time.